What's up guys, welcome back. Branded Dude here. This time we're going up against Vanquish, so K9, still 60 card hand trap version. So let's see, we open Quem, Fall Under Virtuous, Banishment, Regain and Mag. Put on opens Double Ash, Jockle, the Mad Love and Lupus. Our Vanquish Soul player is going first. Normal summon the Mad Love searching for the field spell, which you will activate. Then use its effect to search for Holly Sue, which is activatable. Wait, is it? Yes. No, it isn't. Jockle to summon itself and Holly Sue. Jockle to get a search for Lantern. And then he's going to go Holly Sue, reveal Fire and Dark to summon Jiaolong. Then he's going to go Jiaolong, show 2 fires, Double Ash, which was, frightening, to search for Caesar. And then he's going to overlay, go into Ripper, discard, search for Case for K9, activate Case for K9 to search for Izuna. And then he's going to go Lantern, target Jocko. I hit the side to use Magnemite. Opponent doesn't negate this, okay? Mag in phase search also doesn't get negated. Lupus now, summon, going into the Nash Knight, which will trigger. Steal our Magnemite and then just steal a monster basically. Okay, and then go into the CXZ's Nash Knight. Effect here is going to go into the Masquerade, which is going to use on summon effect to pop Case for K9, which will trigger to set the X forced release. Link into the rock to add back the Holly Sue. Okay, and then end phase we're going to search for Serenia. No point searching for Bestium Libellium because Ripper can just negate, so just search for Serenia directly and we'll draw fusion deployment. So obviously here I was thinking, okay, do I use Serenia first early in the draw phase to banish the Mad Love? But I decided not to, so we started with Regained. Opponent would chain the K9 X Force release. To this we're going to chain Fallen Virtuous, sending Titan, targeting Ripper. Okay, so this is not going to pop or allowing to overlay. Opponent would go chaining the rock, which I don't bother to go chaining for Serenia. I don't know why, but yeah, we just don't. Okay, on res opponent's going to go Holly Sue, reveal the Mad Love. Okay, Holly Sue on summon, show Fire and Dark to summon Raisin. Raisin here will search for Heavy Borger. Okay, and then from here he's also going to go Caesar, bounce back Holly Sue, and then Caesar basically is going to show Fire, Dark and Earth just to pop Regained. I know what he has in his hand at this point. Fusion deployments here, because now remember we have to deal with Horror. We know he has Ash Blossom. I think we know he has an Izuna. Yeah, we do. Okay, so show the Grand Gognos, summon Cartesia. And then set the banishment. The reason why is because I know Horror. Basically, if I activate a monster effect on the field, detach one material, negate the activation, send one random card from your opponent's hand to grave. Then if you do, and if you do, half your opponent's life points. So we set the banishment so that Serenia is the only card we had to discard, and also we have Cartesia to use this so that Masquerade can only negate but not rip and half our life points. So normal summon Quem, channeling 1, channeling 2 Masquerade, we go channeling 3 Cartesia, using the Serenia in the hand, going to Grand Gogno, negate the Quem, and then on a new chain, channeling 1 Grand Gogno, channeling 2 Serenia, channeling 3 Quem, just to chain block because we know he has Ash Blossom. Okay, because now the reason why I do it this way is because Ash has to negate the Brand of Fusion so that Titan can summon Albaz in the end phase. Okay, that's the reason why. Send Retribution and Shrouded will send the Brand of Fusion. Retribution here, I was scared of a DD Crow Bell, but nothing there. Okay, and now obviously Brand of Fusion is going to Ashed, which is fine. We're gonna, again, I do this nonsense of entering battle phase, but when I just want to go straight to end phase instead, I should just say end of main, honestly. Nothing towards end phase, so end phase we're going to go Cartesia first to add to hand. Opponent doesn't activate even Izuna. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, I mean, even Lupus is in the graveyard. This is weird. He could have actually go Izuna to summon, Lupus to summon, overlay going to Ripper. Like, right? He could have done that, but I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, Titan here resolve, summon Albaz discard, and we use the XCs to go into the Mirror Jade, and then end phase we go Albion, Mirror Jade, send Albion to banish Caesar. Remember, Caesar and Raisin are at 1-off, and funny enough, I summoned this in the same column, so horrible, terrible, shouldn't have done this, but Albion here, opponent will chain the Raisin, right? This is, quick effect, Raisin to pop our Mirror Jade. This is where I realized, oh wow, look where I summoned it. Anyways, we set the Fall Under Virtuous there, and then we just trigger Mirror Jade. Opponent here will use the field spell to protect, and we pass our turn. So opponent draws 4 loss, goes to field spell, attempting to do it, but we will chain Fall Under Virtuous, sending Titan, okay, just to destroy it. The reason why we send Titan is because now, as you can see, Quem is going to reborn the Cartesia. And then hopefully if we get a card in our hand, we can use Rinbrim to reborn Albaz and Fusion. Okay, opponent goes Heavy Borger. we will chain the Cartesia. Now here, in this position, I realized what I should have done was I should have kept Quem on the field, because remember, we have banishments, okay? Should have kept Quem on the field, just use this Grand Guignol and Cartesia, going to my second Grand Guignol, okay? Do whatever plays, but the whole point is, with banishment, I can reborn Mirror Jade, and then if I want to, I can use Quem and some other light or dark going to Quiritus, okay? And remember, he also has Ash Blossom, so I know for a fact he has a what do you call it, negate for Grand Guignol to summon Quiritus from my deck, right? Okay, so yeah, it was really contemplating, okay, do I just use leave the Quem on the field, then, you know, reborn Mirror Jade of Banishment, then use Quem and whatever to go into Quiritus, or do I try to rely on Grand Guignol to bring out Quiritus? But yeah, there was some things like, what do I force this Ash out with, okay? But this is the play we go. Okay, because my other plan was, if we manage to bring Quiritus off Banishment, we get rid of one of our opponent's monsters. Then we also have Rinbrim, because the whole point is Grand Guignol will send Garura. Garura will get us a draw. Okay, at least so that Albaz has a card to discard, because then we use Rinbrim. Summon Albaz. Albaz use a light or dark and other effect monsters go into the Dogma. So potentially I'm trying to aim to get rid of 3 monsters, you know, basically off performing fusion summons, and then we also have Mirror Jade to get rid of a 4th body. That was a plan which I think I should have tried to commit to, but I think this Ash Blossom could stop it if my opponent attempted to Ash the Garura, in all honesty. But I don't know, I don't think he would have Ashed the Garura. I think he would have tried Ash the Albion if he managed to survive until end phase. Anyways, on summon here, we go Chainlink 1 Grand Guignol to Foolish Burial, and then Chainlink 2 Grand Guignol to special summon. Basically, opponent will Ash the second effect, so we just send Garura effect, get a draw a Baron Fusion. Heavy Bog will show Earth and a Dark to burn for 1500, totally fine. Moving on, opponent will go Lantern, target the Lupus in his grave. We chain Rinbrim here. Okay, opponent here has no response, so this resolves. Okay, and then he's going to summon Lantern and Lupus. Now here was another situation where I was thinking, okay, do I trigger Albaz, discard, lose a Brand Fusion, which could basically be, let me say, starter for next turn, or do I just got Banishment, summon Mirror Jade, and then banish Albaz and 2 other monsters to go into the big boy? That was sort of my plan here, but I decided, you know, I don't want to lose Brand Fusion. This is the only one I have. I have a starts in hand, so let me not do that. So we're going to use Banishment, summon Mirror Jade, banish Albaz, Lantern, and Lupus, go into the big boy, and then Dogma effect on summon, shuffle back 1 Grand Guignol and a Retribution. Okay. Holly Sue now here, it's going to reveal Raisin to summon, and then Holly Sue is going to use the effect to summon a monster from deck, which is Jiaolong. He's then going to go the Jiaolong, I believe. No, overlay going to Ripper. Okay, on the summon of Ripper, I decided not to do anything because I know, okay, I know he has Izuna. Did he normal summon yet? I don't know, I kind of forgot if he normal summoned, but the whole point is, Izuna is in hand, okay. I think I was kind of worried that he will be able to get access to Werewolf as well as Canine Jax, okay, but I think maybe going Mirror Jade here on the Ripper would have been a better way for me to stop this, because yeah, I don't know what this one card was. I was worried whether it was a Jockle already. He did use Lantern, right? Yeah, he already used Lantern, so I was worried he already had Jockle, but then once I saw him at Jockle, I realized, oh crap, I should have banished this Ripper. Okay, normal summon Raisin, okay, search for Jiaolong. And then he's going to go Raisin, reveal to pop Dogma. Okay, no branded opening to protect. Then go Jockle to reborn. Oh yeah, to showing Azuna. It's going to summon 2 level 5s. And then here I realized, okay, is he going to go for Werewolf or Jax? But yeah, just a bit worried here. Jockle search for another Azuna. Going to Jax. Jax on summon to target Grand Guignol to pop. We just got channeling to Mirror Jade. Banish Jax so that he doesn't use this to overlay, because yeah, it's just going to deal double damage. Okay. Opponent then goes Izuna to summon from hand, no effect here, goes Raisin to summon, Jiaolong, and now because we activate a graveyard effect, Case per Canine is boosting the Izuna and Ripper by 900, which can get over Mirror Jade. If you're wondering why I kept Mirror Jade in defense position, it was because I was worried of like an OTK, you know, with Werewolf here, so I try to keep my monsters defense to protect me. But yeah, honestly, should have used Mirror Jade to banish the Ripper there. Would have stopped all of this from happening, I believe. Yeah, would have stopped that, but yeah, realized that's game, so we concede game number 1. Okay, go to game number 2. Game number 2, obviously we keep Droll. Would have taken out Ash, swapped it in for Salesman. Okay, Grisaille Prison, yeah, you know it's Xyz deck, so yeah, that's why it's there. Normal summon Loop. Oh wait, sorry, we have red Virtuous Shrouded Grisaille Prison and Loop opponent has Sake Your Soul, Ash, Bodrake, Full Loss, and Lupus. Okay, change Lupus, search for Brand Fusion. Then go here, I think we go Shrouded, yeah, Shrouded here, opening up a risk in for Izuna plays. Send opening to protect, join to Super Poly. Brand Fusion opponent's Ash, this, I'm not sure, I don't know why people do this. You're gonna get draws or full loss. Why not just let this resolve, get more draws for you so you have more attributes or whatever cards in your hand. Anyways, moving on. We set the Super Poly, set the Grisaille Prison, go to interface now. I don't set Fallen Virtues. The reason why is because I was scared he had Izuna in hand or Lupus will end up hitting the field, and then when Lupus triggers to Xyz, we can save the Fallen Virtues to destroy it. That was the whole plan, but yeah, that didn't happen, so we just have that in our hand. Opponent draws Mad Love, which he normal summons, searching for the field spell. On Rares, which was a bit worrisome because he's using the effect basically to return one monster on the field with lowest defense on the field to hand. Here's the plan. I know for a fact that, you know, we wanted him to activate the field spell, use the field spell effect targeting this, then we change Super Poly. That was the plan, but he didn't do it. So yeah, he's definitely playing around Super Poly here. So yeah, I don't use Super Poly because he will still bounce out Fusion because I want Grisaille to have a target so that I'm able to activate it. Not target, just, you know, we have something that allows us to activate Grisaille Prison. Anyways, bounce a Luba, search for the, activates field spell, searching for Jiaolong. Stake Your Soul, showing Lupus, so here's going to summon Holisu. And then he's going to go Holisu, reveal Fire and Dark to summon Raisin, right? Yeah, to summon Raisin from deck. And then Raisin here is going to get a search, searching for Caesar. And then Caesar, reveal Jiaolong to make it unaffected, which will just trigger Jiaolong to summon itself. On the summon of Jiaolong, I decide, okay, I have to do this now. Discard Brand in red because we have to keep Fallen Virtuous as an interruption and a Luba as a starter. Going to Mood Dragon using Raisin and Jiaolong. And then here, opponent will link summon, going to the Rock effect to add Raisin to hand. Go Caesar to bounce back Holisu. And then he's going to go Raisin effect to pop. To this, I will chain the Grisaille Prison, obviously. Okay, so he cannot Xyz, summon until the end of the next turn. Pops Mood Dragon, we don't protect this with opening. Decide, nope, gotta save it for something better. Okay, deals 3k, passes turn. Draw a Fallen Virtuous. Normal summon Luba in the column of Rock. Okay, opponent will chain Rock, chain link to Caesar. Okay, so Caesar here obviously is going to pop the Luba. And then Caesar here is going to add Jiaolong. Okay, funny enough, he adds Jiaolong. But I mean, he has Holisu and he has Bodrake. I guess he also has Lupus as an interruption. Okay, search for Brand Fusion. Now here, our opponent here on Res is going to go Bodrake. Banish the Aluba. Okay, and then activate Brand Fusion. Okay, no response to this, so then I chain the, oh no, I'm lying to you. We send Albaz and Serenia because I know Bodrake can banish, so yeah, we're trying to play around it. I guess if I wanted to, in all honesty, I should have went Brand Fusion, then chain Fallen Virtuous, target is to destroy, so then I could send Albaz and Bestial Rebellion into Albion effect, banish Albaz and Mood Dragon, go straight to Merjade. Okay, and then we will be able to put Bestial Rebellion in place, you know. I think, yeah, that was definitely a far better route, in all honesty, but because I didn't chain Fallen Virtuous, I had to do it this way now. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, okay. This Serenia is now making Lupus live. Then we go Chainlink 3, Fallen Virtuous, targeting Bodrake. And yeah, opponent concedes there, but yeah, I think chaining Virtuous to Brand Fusion to get rid of Bodrake early was a far better play there, okay. Go to game number 3. We open Bestial Rebellion, Bell, opening Salesman, and draw. Yeah, Bell, not Bell. Keep Bell just in case you want to negate the Rock or Kobai or something like that. And also a Bestial at this point. Salesman, swap out the Ash Blossom, put in Salesman. And then I also would have kept in Dark Ruler no more, swapped it out for Imperm. I decided, you know, if we are going to play Dark Ruler no more, just take out the Imperm instead. Then for Ash Blossom, yeah, we swapped that out for the Ash. So yeah, Salesman, we swap it in for Ash Blossom. And then obviously draw and full loss. Okay, opponent has the Jockle, Case for Canine, Reinforcement, Kolbai, and Dr. Madlove. Now, Case for Canine, searching for Noroi. Now here, got distracted by the phone, so I didn't drop the draw. So normal summon Noroi, search for Jockle. Jockle here is going to search for the Lantern. Doesn't search for Zuna, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, we dropped the draw. Opponent goes Noroi. Okay, what happened here? After Jocko resolves, opponent just rushed Noroi, but we're going to drop the draw. Opponent changed Koba, we chain Bell. Okay, so draw stops him. Noroi, look at our hand, go into Ripper. And then Jocko to summon the Lantern from hand. Okay, 2 level 5s, and then here he's going to overlay for Nash Knight and pass turn. We draw Shrouded and we start the effect, sending Retribution. Opponent here decides to go Ripper, funny enough, which was kind of interesting. But now Bestial Rebellion can resolve, and he knows we have Bestial Rebellion. Okay, search for Serenia. On race we go Serenia effect, target the Jocko. Since our opponent had no response, we will chain the opening. Here I was a bit afraid. I was like, crap, wait, Salesman, why didn't I use Salesman first, call Ash Blossom so we're safe? Because what if he knows we have opening, which is our only access to like a Despia or a Luba. So honestly, this was risky. Luckily he has no Ash, but should have started first with Salesman, then continue on with branded opening. Discard Serenia and send the Aluba. The reason why I do it this way is that I know Nash Knight can steal to take, but Aluba can get a search and Serenia can dump Brand Lost, and then basically we get access to Brand Fusion and Brand Lost at once. Okay, rather than risking Nash Knight taking our Serenia. Okay, do it that way. But yeah, bonus scoops there. But yeah, cool. Would have when Salesman call Ash, activate last Brand Fusion. Could we go for game here? Let me see. We would have went Brand Fusion, going to Albion. 1, 2 would be lost. Did we normal summon? No. So I could add Cartesia because we would discard the Shrouded, and then bring out Mirror Jade. We'll have 2500. Summon Cartesia effect. Going to Grand Gulgnol. So okay, we wouldn't be able to go for game right here, unfortunately. But I think we'll be able to set up decent interruptions here. But yeah, that's the duel, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Cheers.